I just think this is a football action.
What else can he do?
What else could he have done?
Nothing in this for me.
Once you're airborne, you can't change your trajectory.
It's illegal action.
There's nothing malicious in that contact.
Didn't look like it had much malice. We're a pretty shattered player in there.
It's a footy act. I came forward, I jumped to smother the ball, and unfortunately I just got him on the way down.
This is a massive test case for the whole AFL.
No one wants to see Maynard miss a prelim final or grand final. I just don't think that's the point. You've got to separate that part.
He was met solidly after he got rid of it.
And it's fundamental how the Collingwood play. The on-ball come forward to pressure instinctively, so the ball carrier can't see options. That's what he's done. So he's trained to the second. And then think about the velocity, 30 kilometres an hour, like it is split seconds.
And it's going to look at what the rules have become over time, and they are so different to when Ross and I played. It's almost a different game.
When this first come in and the head was sacrosanct, if you elect to bump, you're responsible.
If you find yourself in that position, you have to be good enough, quickly enough, to make sure that you don't hit him with the shoulder to the head, however you do it. Is that easy? Of course it's not.
Shepherding is a football act and smothering's a football act, but you've got to do it in a manner that you're not allowed to cause damage, right?
I would prefer players pull out these days. Like, we would have been delisted if we had have done that.
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very excited. I likened it to waking up on Christmas Day and walking out to a set of brand new toys, which is very exciting.
The 2017 Toyota AFL Premiership team.
The 2019 Toyota AFL Premiership team.
2020 AFL Toyota Premiership.
Damien Hardwick.
I'm not the messiah. I'm part of the puzzle that's going to take us where we need to go. I'm very much looking forward to coaching you young men and taking us to where we need to go, and that's to raise our first Premiership Cup, which I'm pretty sure will be in the not too distant future.
It's thrilling for a footy club that is yet to achieve any success. It feels like it's created a real ripple of excitement for all of footy. So let's head to the Gold Coast, where Damien Hardwick, the Suns coach, is with us. Damien, welcome back to AFL 360. Congratulations.
Yeah, evening, gents. Yeah, thanks. It's great to be here.
The boardwalk at Surface is not a bad place to do your first live interview. It probably helps answer the question, are you happy to move your life to Queensland?
Yeah, to be fair, it was a very exciting morning this morning when you walk out and you actually see sun, which was great. But look, it's a beautiful place up here, as we all know. So it's certainly a joy to be a part of something I think could be incredibly exciting moving forward. So I'm very excited for the opportunity and can't wait to start.
How enticing is it, and I feel like this so rarely happens in AFL, for a great coach to see if he can go and build it again, to see if he can create lightning in a bottle in a different environment?
Yeah, look, and that was one of the draw cards for me. You know, obviously I look at Gold Coast lists and they're very much stacked as far as I'm concerned. We've got a very exciting list. But for me to sort of sit there and be given this gift as such, you know, by the Gold Coast is really, really exciting. And I look at where we're at the moment and the players that we have here, you know, that are going to come under my tutelage. I'm incredibly pumped to see what we can deliver. You know, finals is something we're certainly aiming for next year, very, very soon. But you know, with the talent at my disposal, I don't think it's a unreasonable ask for that to happen pretty quickly.
It's what the season deserved. It took us on one hell of a journey. The thrill ride, the sheer tension at the end. It's glorious for Collingwood and for a coach who's changed the face of the biggest club in the land.
Our theme, I'm going to give it out now, is, you know, we're the front line of the Magpie Army.
The Magpies and their massive army are going to win a record equaling 16th flag. How sweet it is! Collingwood win the grand final.
We wanted to take them on every path of our journey, and we started that 2 years ago. Post-COVID was hard for all of us, and our supporter base paid a lot of money to not watch any footy for 2 years in a row. and we were determined to bring them back to the club, and we want to put on a good brand, we want to be fun to watch, and we want to entertain them.
Arms in the air! That has gone through! Jamie Elliott has won the game of footy for this famous club.
Elliott kicks the goal! Collingwood have closed like the Grim Reaper!
I remember one of the first things he said to us as a group is, I'm not going to be arrogant, but I'm a winner. And everything I do, I try and win. And that's every day I try and win, I try and get better, and I want to bring this to this football club.
Nick Dacos from the pocket. What a star this young man is. Now it's Noble. He's close enough. And he shuts up the crowd at the Adelaide Oval.
Can he be the hero again? You can't believe this game.
Listen to this noise. Collingwood are into the grand final.
Collingwood survive the quintessential preliminary final thriller.
Siren will sound. Collingwood by a point.
They're into the grand final. Collingwood advance.
Our journey was to bring the fans along for the ride, and this is the ultimate success.
What he's done with this group in 2 years, I'm so grateful he's at the footy club, because without him, I don't get to do this.
Here we go. Never in doubt. Bailey! The first of the grand final for the Lions.
He breaks loose. Miracle goal.
Big time player, Jordan De Goey. And it's going to be a big time moment. Geordie De Goey from downtown.
McCarthy. That's magnificent.
And that's as good as you'll ever see.
They're making a little statement here. Beautiful ball. Jack Crisp. Sensational.
Howe came running out of half-back to be the recipient, and without hesitation he kicks for Hill. Oh, he went over the top. He went up the mountain and came down a hill.
Buddy Hill. Hill climbs the ladder. Hill takes a screamer. Saw it right. Came back on the left. And Hill's kicked 4.
Look at this. Wow. They will not be denied, Collingwood. Still keeps his feet and kicks a goal. The Lions are in front. That is nuts.
This game is about moments, and so far this final series to go, he has been phenomenal. I think he'll play more forward of centre, potentially around stoppage. Collingwood would look for him to hit the scoreboard.
Here's the De Goey moment. He unloads. Bang!
You can't believe it. Lead change number 10. And returns Collingwood to the front. They are the masters of these tight situations. De Goey on the move. Turns around, he's centred it, he's got it. De Goey's kicked the goal and put Collingwood back in front.
They continue to find a way, Collingwood.
What got you over the line today, do you think?
Probably 2 years of good habits and acting like winners every day and trying to improve ourselves. Not standing still.
Steele side bottom. Wowee!
Just little things that win big games, and this has been our story.
Danaher plays on and kicks a goal.
One of the great grand finals you're ever going to see ever.
What a game of football.
And then in the end, it was an incredible management of moments. That's probably the storyline for this team. They know how to manage minutes better than anyone I've ever seen in the game.
And so ends one of history's great grand finals.
Siren! The king to the close finish and the king to the AFL. Collingwood are premiers for the 16th time.
It's a grand final that had absolutely everything. Collingwood are the 2023 AFL premiers. Side by side, step by step,
best games of footy I've ever been involved in. Yeah, I'll have some reflection time individually on what that means, but this means a lot to a lot of people.